Hi, welcome back. Today's class is going to be a 45-minute long kind of yoga flow class with lots of different bends and twists and folds. And today we're going to really focus on using the breath to help to get deeper into the various poses. So in yoga, there's different kinds of breath, and we're just going to do a little bit of revision on types of breath. So there'll be box breathing, there'll be equal length breath, there'll be lion's breath, Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. So if you want to learn more about how to breathe and help get deeper into poses using the breath, do the class, enjoy the class. Don't forget to breathe and maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel and have a look at some other videos. Thank you for joining me. If you've got two yoga blocks, have them side by side. So you've got a wider base to sit on, and bring yourself up so you can comfortably sit with your legs crossed. And then you want your knees kind of coming down low as they will comfortably go. And then just bring your hands to your lap, turning one palm up and putting the other hand across it. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. Inhale, shoulders up, back and down, and try and keep them down. So close your eyes just for a few moments. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Really feel your lungs expanding, and exhale through the mouth. Release those shoulders down. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you inhale, think about pulling your belly button up and in at the same time. And then out through the mouth, keep belly engaged as you relax your shoulders down on the exhale. Deep inhale. And out through the mouth, and belly buttons pulling up and in as the shoulders slide down. Now we're going to think about equal length breath, but box breath. So with your eyes closed, in your mind's eye, imagine a square or a rectangle, a four-sided shape, a quadrilateral. You choose the shape. And we're going to start in the bottom left-hand corner. So visualize the bottom left-hand corner. And we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to hold the breath going along. Then we're going to exhale down and hold the breath going back to start. So at your start point, take a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then travel across holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold as you travel along. 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Along. Hold. 3, 4. Out. Down. 3, 4. And hold to return to start. So anytime, opening your eyes now, anytime that you feel you want to really focus and use the breath, box breathing, square breathing, whatever you want to call it, can really, really help, because you're just going to be focusing so much on the breath that you kind of stop thinking about breathing. You're just doing rather than thinking about it. Lion's breath, similar. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth, stick your tongue out. Make some noise. Big breath in. Sticking that tongue out. One more time. Feel a bit silly doing it, doesn't matter. No one else can see you. Inhale. Tongue comes out. And release. Now bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your chest. As you inhale, feel your lungs start to expand and maybe coming into the belly, and your hand's going to come forward a little bit. As you exhale, the belly should sink, the chest should sink, and the shoulders will sink. Inhale. Push the hand forward with your belly. And exhale, release belly, release chest. One more really big breath in. And exhale, release. And then thinking about Ujjayi breath, just bring your hand in front of your mouth. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, breathe onto your hand with your mouth. And try and get the constriction in the back of your throat. Deep breath in. Making that Marge Simpson-esque noise one more time. Releasing the hand. This time we're going to exhale through the nose, but constricting the back of the throat. So victorious breath, breath of fire. Ujjayi breath, almost like an ocean sound. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Deep breath in. Last time. And out through the mouth. Ujjayi breath as the shoulders sink down. Perfect. And then coming forward onto your hands and knees, move the blocks to one side. And just setting up all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And to start off with, just sway your hips gently from side to side. Maybe turning your shoulders a little bit as well. Just kind of wagging the tail if you were a dog here. Breathing here, moving here. And then start turning that movement into circles. Drawing circles over your hands and your knees. Slow circles going one way. And pause, change direction, going the other way. Nice circles. And try and come forward so your shoulders come past your wrists. Let's get those wrists warmed up. And then as you finished your last circle, reset all fours. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone, push into the hands. Neck is long, you're looking straight down to the mat. Now pull that belly button up and in as you arch your back, trying to get your tailbone a little bit higher. Pushing into hands and knees, arching up, chin to chest. Pushing up high, get that back nice and extended. And as you exhale, lower yourself down, but keep the shoulders strong. Lift the tailbone, gaze is towards the front of your mat. Inhale, pulling up, belly button up and in. And exhale, releasing down. Inhale, arching up to your cat. Exhale, release. One more time. Pushing up, arching up, chin to chest. And pause here. Keep your hands where they are. Slowly start to lower your hips to your heels. Lower your forearms and your forehead to the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Working on sinking your hips even deeper, even lower towards your heels. Shoulders are relaxed. Just breathing here. And then on your next inhale, lift your head, coming back to all fours. Right hand is going to stay under the right shoulder. Start to lift the left hand as you inhale, twisting, turning to look up. As you exhale, start to slide the arm underneath the right arm, thread the needle, come down to left shoulder, left cheek. Inhale, right arm up and over behind you. Fingers finding the opposite hip crease. Pausing here, breathing here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, can you sink yourself a little lower? Deep inhale. And exhale, can you maybe open that right shoulder bit a little?
Squeeze that right shoulder blade back. And then releasing the right arm, bring the hand in front of your face. Inhale, push into the hand as you lift up, twisting to look up. And exhale, release left hand down and reset on all fours. Left hand stays down. Right arm starts to lift as you inhale up. And then exhale, thread the needle, right shoulder, right cheek to the mat. Inhale, left arm up and over, fingers finding the left hip crease. Beautiful. On your next inhale, can you squeeze that left shoulder behind you? Can you lift it back the tiniest little bit? Keep the breath moving here. And on your next inhale, bring the left hand up and over, hand on the mat in front of your face. Deep inhale as you twist up, looking up to the right. And exhale, releasing that hand down. Extend your right leg long. Pull the toes in, push the heel away. Get that leg as straight as you can humanly get it. Now slide the left arm long in front of you. Engage all your core muscles. Pull that belly button up and in. As you inhale, lift, push the heel away, reach the arm. As you exhale, start to bring the knee forwards and bring the elbow backwards, arching up. As you inhale, reaching out long. Exhale, pull right knee forward, left elbow back. And exhale, extending really long. Inhaling in, exhaling, extending long, and then release hand and knee to the mat. Give yourself a little waggle from side to side. Other side, left leg long behind you, right arm long in front of you. Engage your core. Inhale, lift, push the heel away. Exhale, start to bring the knee forward and the elbow back. Knee coming up near nose. Inhale, extend long. And exhale, elbow back, nose to knee. Inhale, long, really push that heel away. And last time, nose to knee, elbow coming backwards. And then release yourself down. Keep your knees where they are. Start to pad your hands forward. And then start sliding them away. Hips are staying over knees. As maybe forehead, maybe chest come down to the mat. Puppy dog pose. Keep reaching the fingertips forward. Keep reaching the arms long. But draw the shoulder blades back and away from the ears. Tops of the shoulders drawing away. Use the breath here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Deep breath in. As you exhale, can you relax the tops of your shoulders? On your next inhale, lift your head. Walk your hands back towards you. Tuck your toes. And we're going to come up to a little toe stand. So a little crouch. So your feet should be roughly a clenched fist width apart. Knees are bent. And you're just on your toes. And you can keep your hands on the mat for balance. Or you can bring them up to heart center and find your balance looking in front of you. Keep breathing here. Keep pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Staying here for another 3, another 2, another 1. If you wobble, don't worry about it. And then hands to the mat. Keeping the hands down, lower the heels, tuck chin to chest and lift the hips. Coming to Uttanasana, forward fold, a deep fold. You can keep the knees a little bit bent or bring them straight. Inhale, push into feet and hands and see if you can straighten your legs a bit more. As you exhale, can you fold your belly, your nose closer to your knees? Inhale, straighten the legs more. And exhale, folding a tiny bit deeper. One more time, deep breath in. Get those legs as straight as you can. And as you exhale, folding even deeper. Then bring your arms out to the side. Bring them up behind you. Interlace fingers. Squeeze those shoulders together as you extend your arms up and overhead. Your nose is hopefully somewhere near your knees. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together a bit more? Can you straighten your legs a little bit more? Can you nod your head, shake your head? And then release the hands down. Tuck your chin to your chest, softening in the knees as we roll up one vertebra at a time. Pushing up, lifting up, rolling up. Chin stays to chest until your back is straight. And arms reaching out, reaching up. Pull that belly button up and in as your hands come down to heart center. And then release your arms to your side. We're going to do some standing balances. I'm getting very warm. So I always come off my mat. You choose what's best for you. So starting off, standing on the right foot, and have a wall nearby, a door, furniture, whatever feels nice for you. And bring your, actually, let's work on, instead of coconut tree, Christmas tree, as I'm standing in front of mine. So the feet are roughly a clenched fist width apart. Knees are a little bit apart too. Bring your hands to your hips first of all. And then just lift one heel like you've got a really high stiletto shoe on. Bring it down. Other foot lifts, stretch out the sole of the foot and release. And then just moving from one side to the other. So you're kind of coming up and down, but nothing else is moving, just your feet articulating. And you can pause when you're up if you feel like it, or you can just come down. And then pause, bring both feet down, bring hands to heart center. Interlace fingers, push the palms away in front of you first. Now pull your shoulders down, pull that belly button up and in. As the arms lift, biceps to ears, push the palms away. Excuse me. And then starting to come up onto the balls of your feet, starting to lift. Not too high at first. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push the palms further away. On your next inhale, come a little bit higher on your toes. On the exhale, straighten your arms a little bit more. Look at something on the floor in front of you that's not moving. Push those palms away. Think lovely Christmas thoughts. And then slowly, slowly release the heels, bringing the hands down, and just give everything a nice shake, including your legs. So next up, tree pose. Can also be Christmas tree. I don't know. Starting on the right leg, finger holding onto furniture, the wall. Option 1, toe to the floor, ankle to heel. Option 2, foot to the inner calf. Option 3, to the thigh. If you've got slippery leggings on like me, you've got to push the muscle against the foot against the muscle. Get the standing leg as straight as you can. Fire up your core. Look at something that's not moving as hands come to heart center. Really get yourself nice and straight, focusing on the breath. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, can you draw the shoulders down a little bit? On your next inhale, maybe arms growing up the branches. As you exhale, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, straighten those arms a bit more. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. Inhale, push harder into the standing leg foot. And exhale, pull that belly button up and in. Pausing here, breathing here. Now close one eye. Don't worry if you wobble. And open that eye. Close the other eye. And open. Now you can either keep a finger on the wall or furniture or something. Close both eyes. If that's too much, just open your eyes and just do one at a time. See how it feels. Finding your balance with your eyes closed. It's so hard. It gets harder every year, I swear. And then opening your eyes, releasing your hands to heart center. Don't put the foot down yet. Bring the knee forward, hug the knee into the chest. Squeeze it up and in. How high can you lift it? Keep hold of the knee with the hand, opposite hand to hip. And let's come to a little hip opener, pausing here. Inhale, straighten the standing leg. Exhale, shoulders are down. Inhale, can you draw the knee back a bit more? Exhale, shoulders down. Belly button up and in. We're going to stay here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring the knee forward, release, give everything a shake.
Hard on your hips, I know. Coming to the other side. Ground the foot down, and again, just have something nearby to tap. Option 1, option 2, or option 3, bringing the foot all the way up. Push the foot against the thigh, thigh against foot. And you want to make sure the knee is coming nicely out to the side, but your hips are forward. Focus on something that's not moving. Find your balance. Hands at heart center. I'm wobbly on this side. Focus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, belly button up and in. Exhale, slide your shoulder blades down a little bit behind you. Inhale, straighten those arms a tiny bit more. And exhale, lengthen to your spine. Breathing here. Closing one eye. Finding your balance. Woohoo! One side is always easier than the other. And opening. Closing the other eye. And opening. Now, if you do want to close both eyes, I recommend having a finger on the wall or something. Close your eyes and then just tap and let go. Tap and let go. And see how it feels. It's all about rediscovering kind of your sixth sense, if you like. You've removed vision, so now you've got to think about your whole body and how you're going to control yourself. Standing up. And then opening the eyes, release the hands. Bring the knee forward, wrap your hands around the shin. Draw that shin up as high as it will go. Keep hold of it with the hand on the same side, opposite hand to hip. And slowly, slowly opening out. I'm wobbly. Wobble, wobble. Oh, hello, Beatrice. Nice to see you. You got your electricity back on. Excellent. Yay, little happy dance. So just come into a standing balance, Beatrice. Join us here. Doesn't matter which side you do. Just holding on to the knee, finding your balance. What can really help in a balance is also to bring the other arm out as a counterweight to help you with the balance. Breathing here. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing. Hug the knee up into the chest and release. And then just give everything a really good shake. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to come up to the top of the mat and do a couple of rounds of sun salutations with some warrior poses thrown in as well, using the breath to come deeper into the pose. So the first round we're going to do really slowly, and I want you to really, really think about your breath. I'm going to do it facing this way so you can clearly see me. Make sure. So big toes are together, heels are roughly a clenched fist width apart. Arms are by your side. Hands reaching down, palms facing in. Think about our little pelvic tilt. Drawing belly button up and in. Arms are reaching down, shoulders away from ears. Now think about your legs. Squeeze the muscles around your kneecaps. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs. Keep that core firing up and shoulders down as arms slowly come out. And slowly, slowly come up. Keep the shoulders down. Hands meet. Turn the palms outwards. Pull that belly in. Soften slightly in the knees. And as you exhale, you're going to swan dive slowly, slowly forwards. Hands coming either side of your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your hands down. Inhale, straighten legs, straighten arms. You can bring your hands to your shins if that's more comfortable, or fingertips just on the floor. And then folding forwards, lift your right foot, step it back to a deep lunge. Deep, deep lunge. Now, if you're built like me, then you'll find sometimes stepping back is quite hard. So what I want you to do is I kind of slip my knee out. So I kind of go, you probably don't even notice it normally, but my knee just comes out a little bit under the arm. So it's outside the elbow, and then I can step back really easily. So give it a try, see how it feels. Joining me in your plank. Walk the toes in, push the heels away. Then lower your knees to the mat. Shift your shoulders forwards, clamp the biceps to your rib cage,
And slowly, slowly start to hinge down. Your elbows are staying by the rib cage as chest and chin come to the floor. Inhale to your baby cobra. Now your baby cobra is not going to be high. You need to be able to support it even if you lift your hands off the mat. And then hands flat, tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in as you push back via the knees. And we're in downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, I want you to just pedal. Bend one knee, push the opposite heel to the mat, swap sides. And then just moving one side to the other, walking out the dog. Bringing the heel down, stretching your hamstrings, stretching your calves. And then we're going to pause. Look at your hands. Are they shoulder width? Are your fingers spread wide? Push into the hands, push your chest between your arms and try and get your chest closer to your thighs. Lift your tailbone, your hips up, and finally lowering the heels down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands, chest to thighs. Deep breath in. As you exhale, can you lower your heels a tiny bit more? Now on your next inhale, lift your head, look forward. Walk or step the feet one at a time forwards to the top of the mat and fold over your legs. And if your knees are bent, now's a good time to try and straighten them as much as you can, trying to get your nose close to your knees. Now, straightening those legs, pull your belly button up and in. On your inhale, start to slowly lift up. Reverse that swan dive, arms coming out, arms coming up, looking up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Release your shoulders down. Inhale, arms out and up. Pull belly up and in. Exhale, gracefully. Swan dive, hands either side of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. Maybe bringing the knee under the arm and stepping back with the right foot. Lower the knees, lower the chest and chin. Inhale to your baby cobra. Pushing to the knees, tuck toes, and we are up in our downward facing dog. Looking forward, stepping forward, one foot at a time, taking your deep fold. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. Don't forget to pull your belly button up and in as the hands lift up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Moving just a little bit faster, we're going to throw in some warrior standing poses. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive to your mat. Now bring your hands in front of your feet because we're going to jump back together. Bend your knees deep. Bring your belly and chest to your thighs. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, jumping back, taking your plank. Make sure hands are under shoulders. You can do knees, chest, chin like we've been practicing, or coming up onto the top of your big toes, hugging your biceps to your ribs, chaturanga, as you slowly lower and then hover. Don't let your body touch the mat. Inhale, up dog, knees are lifted. Only the tops of the feet are on the floor. And exhale via the knees or roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring your knees down, mat width. Bring the big toes together. Sink your hips to heels, lower your arms, lower your forehead. Take a moment in child pose, relax. Maybe bringing your elbows wide, sinking down. Deep, slow, even breaths. Every exhale, can you draw your hips closer to your heels? And on your next inhale, lift your head, look forward. Reach your arms long, spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes underneath you and inhale up to your downward facing dog. And again, you can pedal the legs one at a time if that's going to feel nice. And then coming to your still downward facing dog. Right foot stays down, left leg's going to lift up high, three-legged dog. Look forward and sweep the foot between your hands. Lower the right heel and lifting up, warrior two. So let's think about posture and alignment. Draw your shoulders and hips forward. Front foot toes are pointing forward and away from you. Back foot, the heel is a little bit further back than the toes. Get those shoulders aligned, no leaning forwards or backwards. Draw that belly button up and in. And then bending and straightening that front knee, sinking down, finding your perfect warrior two. So you want the knee over the ankle. You want to be able to see your big toe when you look down. So have a look. If you can't see it, move the knee over a tiny bit. Draw that right shoulder back, releasing your arms long. Turn your head and look towards the middle finger. Reach the arms longer, spread the fingers wider, sinking deeper. Push into the outer edge of the back foot as well as the inside edge. And think about sinking your center of gravity lower every time you exhale. So inhale, reach the arms long. Exhale, pull the shoulders down and away from ears. Inhale, straighten your spine. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Then turn the front palm, reaching up and over, reversing your warrior. Don't straighten the front knee. Keep that front knee in that beautiful 90-degree bend. Looking up under the arm or down towards your back foot. Now, can you straighten your back leg a tiny bit more? Fire up your core as you inhale your arms up and over, back to your warrior two. Bring left forearm to left thigh, sliding down. Inhale the right arm up, side angle. Now you can stay here. This is a perfectly good side angle. If you want to take it deeper, start to slide the left hand down towards the ground, inside your left foot. You can stay here. Or if you want to take a bind, bring your left arm underneath you, bend the right arm behind you and find your fingers behind you. Draw the right shoulder open as you inhale. As you exhale, can you find length in your spine, your neck? Breathing here. And then release the hands if you're in a bind. Bring your hands either side of the front foot. Bring the right heel off the mat. And lift the left arm up into a twist. Looking up here, lunging forwards into your twist. Inhale, reach that hand up. Exhale, push the heel away. Inhale, push into the hand on the mat. Exhale, lengthen your inhale, left hand outside left foot, step back and take your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Hovering if you're chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And we'll meet in our downward facing dog. And again, pedal it out one leg at a time. Warrior poses are strong on the hips. But luckily, giving our wrists mostly a rest. Then coming to your still downward facing dog. Left foot stays down, right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, step, or move it between your hands. Coming up, warrior two on the other side. So imagine that tightrope. Your front foot heel is coming in a straight line and hitting the middle of your foot. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your belly button is pulling up and in. Front toes facing forward, back foot, toes cutting in. Draw the shoulders up, back and down. Release the arms, no leaning forwards or backwards. Turn your head and start to bend and straighten. That front knee, maybe bringing your legs a little wider apart so you can sink down to a really deep lunge. Knee over the ankle, check you can see the big toe. Gaze is towards the front middle finger, sinking down. Inhale, reach the arms longer. Exhale, pull the shoulders away from the ears.
Inhale, long arms, spread your fingers. Exhale, sinking a little deeper. Beautiful. Flipping the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Do not straighten that front knee. Keep that lovely bend. Feel that stretch down the side of your body. Breathing here. Draw your belly button up and in, and on your next inhale, back to your warrior two. Right forearm to the thigh, left arm lifts up. Staying here, this is a really good side angle pose. You want to take it deeper. Right hand coming to the mat, left arm reaching up. You want to take it deeper still, bring your left hand behind you, palm facing away. Right arm under the legs and find your fingers behind you. Nice. Draw that left shoulder open, looking kind of up to the ceiling, a little bit in front and a little bit up. Breathing here for another 3, another 2, it's hard, another 1, and release your hands either side of the foot. Pivot the left foot heel off the mat. Left hand under left shoulder and right arm reaches up into a twist. Reaching up, push into the hand. Inhale, grow that arm up longer to the ceiling. Exhale, push the left heel away. Inhale, exhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here. And then right hand outside right foot, step back and take your plank. Lower the knees, flatten the feet. Drop your chest to your thighs. Bring your hands behind you, palms facing up. Relax down for a couple of breaths. Child pose, Balasana. Relax your shoulders. On your next inhale, lift your head, coming up to seating. Drop your hips to the mat, bring your legs out in front of you, and give them a little bash, a little waggle on the floor. Extending, releasing any tension you might be feeling. And then move the flesh away from your hips. Ground down through your sits bones. Bring your hands behind you and push yourself up straighter. Pull the toes in towards you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, can you grow your spine a little more? Can you pull your feet in even more? Pull that belly button up and in, keeping that straight spine. Inhale, arms out wide and up, staying shoulder width. And exhale, hinging from the hips halfway, pause. Inhale, get the length back into your spine. And exhale, fold, taking hold of your shins, ankles, your feet if you can reach. Holding on wherever you can. Inhale, length back into the spine, straighten that spine as much as you can. And exhale, folding forwards, nose towards knees. And keep thinking about every inhale, finding length in the spine. And every exhale, sinking a little bit lower, a little bit deeper. Breathing here. On your next inhale, lift your head. Walk your hands up your legs, bring yourself upright. Bring your hands either side, fingers facing forwards. Point the toes away from you. We're coming to a reverse plank. It's a tough one. So pushing into the hands, start to lift your hips up, squeeze your butt cheeks, point the toes away from you. Staying here for 5, for 4. Tighten your biceps, triceps. 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Bend the knees out wide, take hold of your feet, draw your feet in and give your butterfly wings a nice little flap. Breathing here. And then pause. Take hold of the left leg, bring the foot outside the thigh and come to sitting comfortably. Make sure both butt cheeks are firmly on the mat, that you're not sitting on your heel. Draw yourself upright as you inhale. And then bring the left hand behind you. Hand flat to the mat, grow the spine a little bit more. Draw your neck, your ears away from your shoulders. Inhale the arm up. And as you exhale, push into the hand behind you, bring the elbow outside the knee. And then push against the knee with the elbow as you inhale, your spine straight again. Pull that belly button up and in. As you exhale, push with your elbow and just turn to look behind you. Inhale, grow your spine, straighten your neck. And exhale, pushing against the knee a little bit more. Can you twist a little bit more? Inhale, length as you pull your belly button up and in. And exhale, turning, maybe moving your eyeballs. Breathing here. And then on your next inhale, release. Bring the hands to the other side. De-rotate, so push into the floor and just ease your spine around. And then tuck your feet. Lift your bottom. And you're just going to walk your hands around behind you, pivoting on your feet. And then as you come to the left, bend the knees. And we're sat down, ready on the other side. It comes with practice, I promise. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up high. Exhale, hook the elbow outside and regrow your spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push against the knee, turning to look over the shoulder. Inhale, put belly button up and in. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder behind you. Inhale, lengthen into your spine. And exhale, can you turn your head a fraction more? Can you squeeze that shoulder blade behind you a little more? Turn your eyeballs. Breathing here. And then gently, slowly release, de-rotate. Bring your legs, uncross them, and come to sitting halfway on your mat. Hold behind the thighs. Slowly, slowly lowering yourself down. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug them in, squeeze them in. On your next inhale, lift head and shoulders and tap your nose to your knees. If not today, I promise it comes with practice. Then release the head and shoulders. T-shape your arms. Drop both knees to one side. Turn head in the opposite direction. Both shoulders stay on the mat. Relax the shoulders, the hips, the legs. Focus on the breath. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you push more into the mat? Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, can you relax in the hips more? Relax the legs more. And then pull that belly button up and in. Strong core to bring knees to center and lower them to the other side. Head turns in the other direction. Relax down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw both shoulders down to the mat. Deep inhale. As you exhale, relax the hips, relax the legs. Sinking into your twist, relax your arms. And then take a deep breath in, pull that belly button up and in. As legs come back to center, bring the feet to the floor and either knees together and feet mat width, or soles of the feet together, knees out, or legs extended long, arms by your side. Shavasana, relax the shoulders. Relax your arms and legs, your feet, your hands. Relax your face, but most of all, relax your shoulders on every exhale. Deep, slow, even breaths. Maybe box breath, holding the breath in between in and exhales, or just equal length. Few more breaths here. Deep, slow breathing. And on your next inhale, slide your legs long and together. Inhale the arms overhead, point the feet, flex the feet, point and flex.
Reach the arms as long as they will go. And then pull one knee into the chest, squeeze it in. The other knee comes in, rolling onto one side, pushing yourself up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Just let your hands rest on the knees. Join thumb and index finger, straightening in the spine. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose. Lion's breath, show your tongue. Make some noise. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. On one more inhale, and then we're going to om together on the exhale. Deep inhale. Really fill your lungs and oming together. Relax those shoulders down. Bringing the hands to heart center, to third eye, and namaste. Thank you for joining me. And I hope focusing on the breath helped you get a little deeper into some of the poses.